Good morning everyone, happy Friday and welcome to this live launch on Hunky Dory TV. It's an epic collection. There is so much included. We were just looking over everything. So hopefully we can cram in all of the fantastic deals and offers we have for you today. But I'm not by myself. My name is Natalie. I'm going to be hosting this hour. Gemma is over in the demonstration station and then back from quite an adventure this week. She's been up and down the country, both north and south, and everywhere in between. It's Anne-Marie.
Hello. It's nice to be back here.
It looks like normality for one day.
Forever. Yeah, just a little bit.
For one day.
Yeah,
it's
no.
Been crazy.
Tuesday was quite amusing. I got home on Tuesday night and Matt was like, "Oh, how have your shows been?" I was like, "Yeah, they were good." And then he said, "How was your journey?" I said, "Oh yeah, it was good." So that was the M6 all right. I was like, I haven't been to Birmingham. And he's like, "Oh, where have you been?" I was like, grabbed his companion. He was like, "Oh, I didn't know. I thought you were in Birmingham." I was like, "Oh, I'm glad you know where your wife is."
Thank you.
This is
you
good.
for thinking of where
exactly.
I am, just in case, anything could go wrong, but hey ho. It's the perfect time of year is coming up for this collection, for the striking poppy flower that is great for all types of autumnal card making, and especially those around remembrance. So we have this extra special launch for you. We've also got an incredible Win It Weekly, so let's get straight to it. And today we're going to announce the winners of 3 lucky people that are going to be taking home this mega storage caddy. 16 of those individual compartments. What I love about this as well, that if you don't have much space for grafting, you can literally have this up on at the back of your desk. And then all of these little compartments you can just pull out one by one. Maybe you want one that's halfway down. Don't worry, we can pull that out as well. Nothing's going to go anywhere. You can keep so much stuff in this. Me and Kat were saying it's the perfect on-the-go crafting item because you can have pens in here, ink pads, you can have gemstones, tape, little book pages, mirror mats, absolutely everything you can think of you can store in here. 3 winners. We're going to announce it at the end of the show, so you have around 45 minutes to still get your answers into this question. Which snack was invented by accident? Ice lollies, B peanut butter, or C nachos? So you need to like, share and comment for your chance to win, and we're going to announce the winners in about 45 minutes, so get all of those answers in as quickly as possible. So before we start running through this fantastic collection, have a little look at this VT. How amazing is this collection? You can get our ultimate collection, which includes our toppers. You're going to also get the inserts and the 8x8 paper pad. You can get all of that today for £29.97, and that's not excluding any of your member discounts. So if you are a member of our club, then you'll get the 5%. If you're a diamond member, you're going to get 10% off that. It's absolutely amazing. So let's run through everything that you're going to get in detail, because you can, as always, get all of these items individually, but look at the examples on this beautiful sheet. It's absolutely gorgeous. There's so much included in here, and it's a little bit different from our usual style of toppers, and you'll see what I mean in just a little bit. But This is the first one. This is the Poppy Garden. You've got some really nice bracket label shapes in this one. Beautiful sentiments, ribbon borders, those really nice traditional red poppies with the gorgeous accent foiling throughout there. The sentiments on this one are forever in our hearts, and friends are the gardeners for our souls. Enjoy your special day. So some beautiful sentiments there for lots of different occasions. This is your gorgeous cardstock there with that side border on. That could be maybe a front panel that you're going to cut off your card. That would be fantastic with this, to be honest. And then a beautiful corner border frame there with those poppies on. And look at the damask patterns in here. It's so scrumptious that every single element of this kit is just adorned with either patterns, textures. It really allows your brain to start thinking of the amazing things you can do with this collection. Our second topper is Poppy Meadow. This one has really nice sort of shapes in this one, because they're not rectangles, because you've kind of got those curved edges on them, and below with the squares as well, so you can already see without even looking at the cardstock you could make a really nice A5 card and have sort of like this tri-panel look. Maybe you could cut apertures out of your cardstock to fit those in, and then with this square one as well, just popping those in exactly the same place with maybe a little sentiment in the middle of them, and instant cards already, which I absolutely love. Your sentiments are your loving kindness means the world to me, thinking of you today and always. When someone you love becomes a memory becomes a treasure, and sending best wishes. But I've only just noticed, but look at the very bottom there, can you see that sneaky little border strip?
It's proper hidden, isn't it?
Everything on this one. Gorgeous cardstock on here. I have struggled with this because I don't want to cover up how beautiful these elements are.
I know that it almost calls for like those really simple cards.
Yeah.
Which are going to look fantastic, but they're not very demonstratable.
Very, very
because
true.
Our demos would be like literally a minute
at a time, because it's just stunning.
Yeah.
This one, fussy cut this border off. You could have it on a little bow on the front of your card, maybe a stepper. You could really change up the sort of style of this one. Again, really lovely delicate petal details in that background. You have to really see that up close to be able to get that in, but I also love the wildflowers that are incorporated in this one. Your third topper, Poppy Fields, has the gorgeous oval shapes throughout included in the sentiments as well, so everything matches up perfectly. Again, another beautiful border strip on the end there. Lest we forget, thank you for being there, and birthday wishes are your sentiments included on this one. Then look at this cardstock. You could do a front panel with this. You could fussy cut the whole way down and have sort of like an acetate front on your card. Acetate might be something that's coming up, so keep your eyes peeled. And then this one again, although we've got detailing in this bottom corner, if we turn it this way around, you can instantly see how you could make a stepper with this. A side stepper with a beautiful detail in here means you could just decorate your steps backwards. Really, really stunning. This, if you want to get it, is just £19.99. And then our fourth topper is a little bit different. So in here you have beautiful element details, which I absolutely love, and these work fantastic with this collection. This is Pretty Poppies. So if I hold this really, really close up, you'll be able to see that all of these poppies are die cut and foiled. So we have the gorgeous wreath at the top, you've got the two elements up here, then down this side you've got a double poppy, and you've got that thinner one as well. At the bottom we've got the arrangement with the three poppies and the beautiful leaves, and then you've got the individual elements on here as well. It's gorgeous. You've also got sentiments included. Happy birthday, thinking of you, in those really nice gorgeous banners, which are perfect for centralizing in the middle of these frames. And then the last one is you're blooming lovely. It does say that. I couldn't read the foiling just off the screen. You are blooming lovely. The accent foiling throughout that is absolutely stunning. And to go alongside this, we've done something a little bit fancy, because you're getting edge to edge cardstock, We've got this gorgeous flourish here in that deep green colour, which is perfect for this time of year. You're going to get 2 of those. And then we've gone for another one, which has this beautiful damask patterning in all over. But again, you've got detailing throughout the cardstock. So you're getting 2 each of them. And then you're also going to receive 2 sheets of our beautiful bows. Now, these are so easy to make up, and they are just really beautiful additions to your cards. You've also got extra border strips on here, so if you're wanting to cut into your cardstock, change the shape and utilize it, sometimes those are really, really helpful. So 2 each of those. That's your topper collection. You can get that for £19.99 if you wish to buy that individually. To go alongside that, we then have your inserts. So let's have a quick flick through of your inserts. I'll make sure they're all the right way around first of all. They are. So in here we have 12 different designs. You're going to get 3 of each. Beautiful clouded designs. We've got that wood grain pattern that you'll see throughout a lot of the detailing. Then we have some which have specific sort of windows for your text. They're really beautiful. Another one here. And I love that the shapes have been utilised from the collection itself too. And then we've got really nice images that sort of run throughout the collection and are within your beautiful toppers as well. Really gorgeous detailing. Remember, these are great quality inserts, 150 GSM. You can run them through your printer. They print on gorgeous. You can stamp onto here. You can heat emboss, absolutely anything you want to do, especially when you're sending more personal cards for maybe difficult occasions. Having sort of like longer verses in are always really nice. And then to top it off, your 8x8 paper pad, £9.99. Again, you have 12 designs in here. You're going to get 4 of each. We'll prove that to you. And on the back of each of these are the most gorgeous patterns to mat and layer these images on. Really stunning designs. Let's flick through them all so you can see them. Gorgeous corner patterns. These again, you can just simply use one sheet, pop these onto either a 6x6, a 5x5 if you're going to cut into it. We could do DL cards with this as well, matting and layering them onto some mirror. Really stunning images. I think a poppy is always quite striking on a card. They're
just one of those flowers that can be quite whimsy and sort of like breezy, but then look quite majestic at the same time.
It's true, isn't it? And I love the fact that we've got a mix of colours as well.
Yeah, I like
your paper
that
bag.
addition of the cornflower. I think
it's really beautiful. So many gorgeous images. Let's just show you the last one because this one's one of my favourites. Just cutting that in half.
Yeah.
DL card. Maybe a bit of decoupage if you want to, but it's stunning. And then we'll run through the other side so you can see the patterns that you're going to get included on the reverse, because those are going to allow you to make even more cards. And think about that element sheet where you've got all the beautiful detailing on. Then you're going to be able to pop these straight onto these beautiful backgrounds to create simple cards by themselves. So that is everything that we have individually, but again, that's all part of your bundle, and that is the best way to buy this because you are going to save a whopping £10, £29.97 if you want to get all of that. Anne-Marie, do you think we can do a demo?
Absolutely, we can.
I feel like I've chatted for quite a long time already.
There's just so much to look through though, isn't there? There is an awful lot. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a little bit of a combination. We're going to use some of one of our double-sided papers, and we're going to use this beautiful wreath. It is just
I love this.
So pretty, isn't it? So delicate, and I love that this is all foiled and it's all die cut, and we don't need to do anything with it. It's just done.
Because you do have some of those images within your paper pad.
You do.
It screams to be fussy cut.
It just does, doesn't it?
But
yeah.
Flowers are a bit of a pain to fussy cut.
They are. The flowers are okay. It's all the
extra elements.
Yeah, they're pesky. They're pesky. So what we've got is a 6x6 card blank, and I've just cut away the 2 triangular sections at the top and bottom there to give us this sort of shape. So what I did to create this, let me get should we get another one so I can show you what I did, because we've done something a little bit funky. Yeah, okay, so let me get my trimmer. And what I did was I marked, first of all, at 1 inch at the top and bottom of my card. So let me just get my pencil so I can just mark there and there. And then I put my card blank in and marked the halfway point at the side. So marked it at 3. And then we cut from this point to that point.
Oh, clever. This is why this trimmer is awesome.
It's just the best. It is the best. It really is. And then that point to that point. And I love that we've not had to get a ruler out. You know, we can just do it all on the trimmer. So that is how we've created that card. And it's quite nice to sort of do it on the side. Because we've got that little 1 inch space there, it gives us something to hold, but we can also do it that way as well. So it's quite a nice sort of,
it's a nice shape.
yeah, it's a little bit different, isn't it? A little bit different. So then we're going to cover the front first of all with some mirror card. Okay, so let's just, to make this nice and easy, we're just going to stick it on and then trim it off. That is much easier than trying to measure it. So we'll just get a little bit of tape on so that we can stick our mirror on and then just trim off the sections. So let's just grab our die brush so we can get in with our pokey tool. And then we're going to add our mirror just straight over the top of this. So we're going full edge to edge on that triangular section like that. And then we can just turn it over, go in with our craft knife.
Super, super easy.
So easy. You could get your ruler out here if you wanted to make sure you don't cut into the card like I just did a little bit. Or you could go back in with your trimmer. It's up to you, whatever you prefer. You can even use your scissors, whatever is easier for you. So that's how we obviously cover the front and get that matte and layer on. And then we're going to go in with our paper. So what I did was I got a 6x6 piece of paper. I did exactly the same. I marked it at 1 inch. Marked halfway to cut it down, and then I just took a little slither off this edge, so when I actually line that up you can see it's not quite the full width, and then we can just move it down and it actually gives us that perfect triangular matte and layer without having to do any other crazy sort of measuring. It's just quite cool, isn't it?
Yeah,
just quite cool. So again, we can just go in now and attach this onto our mirror,
making all of that, the hard stuff about crafting, easy.
Yeah, definitely.
It's definitely what we're here for.
Always. So then we're just going to line this up with the straight edge then, top and bottom, and it's going to give us that perfect matte and layer here. You can take a little bit top and bottom off there if you want to bring the mirror to this side as well, and you can take even more off this side if you want it in at that side as well. So it's up to you what you want to do there. So we're going to pop this on the inside as well. So we've got a little bit of that gorgeous blue because we've got some blue in here.
That's really good.
It just works, doesn't it? So we are going to sort of end up with this kind of shape in the end. So bringing in that blue, that lovely cornflower blue is just going to really work. So we're going to add this onto our mirror, and we're going to add our mirror down as well. And then we're going to bring it in some of that gorgeous acetate as well. Very excited.
There's so much in this collection.
I know.
It's so big.
It is.
But it just all works so amazingly together. All of the designs, the patterns, everything is coordinated, whether that's in the main topper collection itself, the paper pad, the parchment that we've got coming up for you, the acetate, all of it.
I was saying yesterday,
it's
like
just a dream.
There was just not enough time in the hour to do the demos that you want to do. And like when I was prepping with this on Tuesday, when I was up at Crafters, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I was like, oh my gosh, I want to do this, I want to do this, but there's just not enough time.
There's not enough time.
Okay, so we're gonna pop this acetate in now. So what this is going to do is obviously going to bring in that gorgeous damask pattern, but it's also going to give us some strength to the front of the card as well. So at this point, we're just going to stick it on here, but if you want to hide your adhesive, I would maybe cut another paper like this to cover it. But we are just going to go in with our tape. I don't think you'll see a great deal of this tape through this acetate actually, because it's so busy.
One thing that's really quite good about acetate with patterns on like this is it does really hide your adhesives quite well.
It does.
The same with parchment too.
Yeah. Oh, parchment's incredible, isn't it? There we go. So we've got that on there now, and you can't, you know, I know it's there. Someone would have to really look for that, and you've got to remember, you know, lots of people aren't going to be looking for faults in your cards when you give them.
Just us.
It's just us, yeah, it is. We are our own worst enemies. So let's get this onto here now. So just adding some foam pads all the way around so that we can really just give this a little bit of a lift from the background. And then of course we've got those beautiful layered ones to add on as well, which is just such a nice touch. So we can add that onto here, and then we'll bring these ones in. We'll give these a little bit of a shape. Let's just grab one of our embossing tools, and we can sort of give these a little bit of extra shaping. And then we can add that on here as well. So just building up all of these beautiful layers that are already die cut, they're already foils, we don't have to do anything extra.
It's so nice that you have the option to do this if you want to as well.
Yeah.
And you know that they're the right size and the right shape.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
all been thought about.
It has. It has indeed. So then we'll go in with that one on there. And you can of course add some shape to the ones that are there if you want to as well. And then we have a little sentiment that we're going to pop in the centre. We've got our birthday wishes. So we'll get that on with a little foam pad as well. And I'm just looking if I have an insert around, but I don't think I do, but I have some. So we'll add one to the back. Let me just double check. I definitely don't have one here, but we do have them. So let's get an insert, because we'll put our insert on the back, because obviously we have the paper on the inside, but I do like putting an insert on the back. So let's have a look at what we have. I quite like that one actually with the corn. I think that works nice. Yeah, let's do that. So let's just get our trimmer in to cut this down. So obviously our card is 6 by 6, so we're just going to go just under, and we can get that full image in there then as well. You can get all them little buzzy bees. And then we'll just add this to the back, and then that's just going to give us that lovely finishing touch. So just turning our card over and just add that beautiful design just onto the back there. Just finishes off our lovely little card.
How gorgeous is that? And it's just such a good demo to show how all of the well, you have used pretty much all of it, haven't you?
We've used a lot, haven't we?
All of this collection just works so well together. One of the extra things that you could be adding to your basket is this absolutely
please do,
gorgeous parchment.
So beautiful.
Look at this. It's incredible how vibrant this parchment is printed. It's something that even at home takes quite a lot to get it looking this beautiful, and we just popped them onto some white cards so you can really see the stunning patterns on there, but even on other colours.
Oh, we were really playing around with the colours yesterday.
Gold.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Mirror card.
Mirror card is amazing. It's like it illuminates what you've got there. It's really, really beautiful. But it's so pretty and can transform the way that this look. And parchment is such a cool thing to have and work with in your crafting stash. Another one here with those beautiful poppies all over. So 4 designs there for you. You're going to get 4 of each, so you're going to get 16 in total. You can use these as panels, as strips. You can use them to inside apertures. Really beautiful ways to just make your cards look even more expensive. So that you can grab for £9.99. And then we have put together some Matastic. Now some of these colours have been printed to specifically work with this.
Yeah.
There's some really nice new ones. This is a gorgeous, this is a terracotta one that we've already got. We've got the really beautiful willow tree. I love that green. Your burnt sienna in here. This one's the forest fern, which sometimes I think it's black.
Yeah, me too.
Depending on the way that you're looking at it. The beautiful magnolia. We've got warm oak in here.
Ooh.
I love the fact that we have this one, the really nice peach.
But you've got all those peachy tones in the collection, don't you, as well? It just works so well.
The cornflower blue, which is just perfect because you've got the cornflowers in there. Roasted coffee, and then your honey. So they're all perfect to work with this collection. Absolutely gorgeous. You're going to get 3 of each of them, and that is also $9.99. And then the thing that everyone is going to be adding into their baskets is this beautiful foiled acetate, foiled in gold, so it matches perfectly with the collection. 4 absolutely stunning designs.
I love this one.
Gorgeous flourish edge to edge, and this again perfect for steppers.
Yeah.
So you can make your steppers out of this. Use minimal papers for the background. Another stunning card. This is gorgeous and perfect to colour in with your alcohol markers as well. You've got the gorgeous sort of line drawn poppies there on either edge. We've got that gorgeous damask that Anne-Marie was using. We'll pop it this way up so you can see that pattern running all the way throughout there. And then finally, you've got this beautiful bordered edge.
So pretty.
It's so nice. Bows on your cards are going to look gorgeous in this. Maybe you want to do some 3D projects, or you're making a notelet set with this collection, then you could cut out a little aperture so you can see all the cards inside, but you've still got that beautiful poppy design running throughout there. This again is £9.99 and it's absolutely beautiful. We're going to repeat the Win It Weekly question, and then we're going to go back over to Anne-Marie. So this is your last chance to enter our competition today, and you are going to win, 3 people are going to win our amazing mega storage caddy worth nearly £40, but you need to answer the question to this. You need to answer the question to this question. Is that right?
I knew what you meant.
Answer the question to this. Anyway, A, ice lollies, B, peanut butter, or C, nachos. Get your answers in because you could be in with the chance of winning that. So let's go over to Anne-Marie, and then we're going to run through some incredible card makes that the team have made as well.
Okay, so we're going in with this set of 4 toppers for this one because I love using these together. Obviously you can use them all separately, but together as like a little quad, they make such a lovely shape with the rounded corners. So we're going to start first of all with a 7x7 card blank, and then we are going to mat and layer with one of our papers, again using that really lovely sort of dark green onto the front of here. So let's just get this down first of all.
I think I love the patterns so much in here that I would be adding an extra one to my bundle, because then you've got 8 of each sheet and you really don't feel bad about covering those gorgeous images on the back.
I've already got one that's completely gone, and
Really?
I'm already sad about it.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm very sad about it. So yeah, do be sensible. And then we're going to add some of this gorgeous parchment. So this is that one that's got that beautiful design along the bottom. So we're going to score along the top so that we're creating a little bit of like a wraparound card for this one. I was just going to stick it down, but I do quite like the movement you get with your acetate being sort of wrapped around. So it's 7 inches wide, so we need to score at 7. And then we're going to score at the next one along as well, just so that we can give that a little bit of a spine so that it just sits a little bit neater on our card. And then obviously we've got that tab already created for us there as well. So this is going to just fold along each of those scores. We don't need to really burnish this or anything because it sits quite nicely, but I do find that having that little spine just helps it sit a little bit flatter. So that will go over the top of our card there, giving us that beautiful poppies. Oh, I'm just going to fold it around the other side because we're silver, which is fine. But obviously everything's foiled in gold, and you know I won't be able to deal with that. That will, no. So we'll fold it back the other way. Look how flexible your parchment is, your acetate is.
It's so beautiful, isn't it?
It is amazing stuff. So again, just folding along that little spine there. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to go back in with a little bit more matting and layering on here. So this is going to go over here. We have some red that we're using. Obviously got that on the back there as well. That's going to go right in the center of our card too. So just really building up a really lovely area for those images to sit within.
Good morning to everyone who's joining us today. We've not said hello to you yet. Tracy said, you and Zena were fantastic yesterday, Anne-Marie.
Oh, thank you.
Jackie said, I can't wait to see the samples and the demos. They are exceptional. I can't wait to show you what the team has done with them either.
Oh, the finished samples we have are just amazing. You can tell it's a well-loved collection.
You really, really can.
Okay, so this is then going to go in the middle. I don't think there's really a wrong or a right way to pop this one. It's just got that lovely sort of petal texture in the background. And then we're going to go in with the final layers. Obviously, you could be really frugal here. You could cut that square out of your back square, and then you could cut a further red square out of the middle of there and cover it up. So if you're wanting to be a bit more frugal, you absolutely can be. Yeah.
Lots of people are loving the poppies. They're absolutely stunning.
They are just so beautiful, aren't they? I think they're such a, as well as being sort of really quite whimsy and majestical, I think they're also really a really happy flower, but also obviously quite sad because of like the remembrance side of it as well.
It's true.
They're just one of those flowers that's just fantastic for every occasion.
I love seeing the different colours of poppies though.
Yeah, me too.
The orange ones are definitely my favourite.
They're so pretty, aren't they?
Next door I have some in their garden and they kind of like sneak into our front garden a little bit. They're really, really nice.
They are just beautiful. I love them. Okay, so just add that onto here. Before we had our drive done, it was just like sort of concrete, and there was like some cracks in it, and there was one little poppy that used to come up through the cracks of the concrete, and it always just used to make me so happy because I was like, you're here, like despite where you're coming from, you've made it through. It was so cute. So we're going to add these onto the front of the acetate now. So we're still seeing that beautiful design in the background there, but we are covering it up ever so slightly. Again, we're going to go in with our foam pads. I need to get some more foam pads because I am down to 1mm ones.
Oh wow.
I know, I'm not a fan. I know some people are, but I don't do 1mm.
No, it's a little bit sad.
It's very sad.
Give you the height that you need.
It's very sad. So let's just line these up.
We have a lot of questions as well about the gingerbread stamp that we launched yesterday. Unfortunately, it has sold out. You guys were so quick at getting that it has completely gone, and it is something that is super exclusive that we've got on the magazine, so we won't be getting any more of those. So if you did miss out, I'm so sorry.
It's very
but
sad.
Congratulations to everyone who did.
This is why we've got to be quick with stuff, especially magazine stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to add our sentiment right in the middle of here. So we've got Forever in Our Hearts in the centre, and then we've got our insert to go inside as well. Let me just take the tape off this. You could put your insert on the back as well, just to hide that sticky with our acetate if you wanted to. I'm just going to pop that on the inside. Finishes it off beautifully. Also, I just want to show you this as well, how you can colour this one in, this design.
I do love this.
Isn't it gorgeous? So just using your alcohol markers, let me just show you, I think this is the one I was using, how easy it is, because you get, it's tricky to get the ink down very smooth.
It is, but
on
it
your
gives
acetate,
you a really nice
but it gives
finish.
you such a lovely, almost like a watercolour effect. It's just fabulous. And then I'll flip this over for you so you can see the gold side, because obviously we're colouring on the back here, but it gives you such a lovely effect, and it looks fantastic. And there's a paper in the pad that's got like almost like a little bit of a sky ombre sort of effect. That's the one I'm out of, but this would look absolutely
so nice
fantastic on there. You can just see how
it's really beautiful.
How easy. Oh, so you've got a little cat hair there.
Reminds me of stained glass.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It's so pretty. And you can do that with the corner one as well. The corner one would look fantastic, absolutely gorgeous. But there you go. I was going to colour it on here, but I thought we just wouldn't see the colour enough.
But it's so nice that you just get that little touch of poppies sort of like peeping through.
Yeah.
Really, really beautiful. So let's have a look at some of the other examples that we've got, because we've got so many. This one was done by Bex.
Ooh, that's cute.
Really, really good use of the cardstock there and the design that you've got, and I love the use of the border strip at the bottom. Using some of our old dies, Leanne's used the happy there to pop in the middle of that frame. Another one, and this is what we were talking about, because you can cut this out. Hannah has done that with this and decoupaged some of those pieces up a little bit and then popped that sentiment in the middle. I love the use of the parchment in this one as well.
Oh, that's pretty, isn't it?
Just popping them through little apertures, it makes it look so different. And another one from Hannah with the parchment as well, utilising the bows as a nice little feature in the bottom also. You just have to fussy cut this. It just lends itself to it so well. Another one using that frame that Anne-Marie used earlier on as well. Really, really beautiful. I love the fact that Bex has used her corner punch to corner punch two of the opposite ends to really help coordinate with the shapes that you get in that topper. And then another one here using some parchment, but you've also got the rest of the card behind it. So pretty. I have to show you these as well, because there's just so many of them. This is an absolute gorgeous one that Kat's made.
Oh, I love this one.
And you can open this out, and then it has that detailing throughout the middle. A really, really pretty way of using that parchment. This is a gorgeous one. Barbara's done this.
Oh, that's a good idea, isn't
Look
it?
at that little panel of acetate. Can you see that? Very, very clever. And then another one here, coloured in that parchment with the two panels from the paper pad. Just giving it that really nice finish. We've got a little one here with your acetate sort of boxed around the artwork behind there, and those 4 panels. This is very, very sweet and very different as well, with your paper sort of just slid in there, and then tiny bits of decoupage using those elements. And then another one with some crazy framing. But look how beautiful everything works together. There's not a single element in this collection that you cannot put together to make beautiful cards. Now, we've shown you everything there is papercraft wise with this collection, but we've also got some extras from the stamps and dies. Stacey's created some absolutely awesome ones, so just let me grab these so I can show you how amazing this is. First off, this sold out twice yesterday, so if you have this in your basket and you haven't yet checked out, then check out, because if you don't,
oh my goodness,
it just won't be there.
No.
And this will be another one that won't be restocked.
No.
I very much doubt it.
No. Just because of how long it takes for us to get them in.
It takes a really, really long time for these to come from the manufacturers. So it's probably something that you won't now see, because when we do get it in, it'll be kind of not the time of year for poppies.
Yeah.
But you're going to receive here your outer edge. You've got 2 gorgeous leaf details. You've got the inner sort of those, they're kind of like antennas, aren't they, in a poppy?
Is it a stamen? Is that what it's
called?
Stamen, but yeah, I know what you mean.
They remind me of antennas.
They're a funny little thing, aren't they?
They are. And then your centre as well. And your sentiment on here is thinking of you, and such a great example on the front of the card there. But we have some really nice cards using this. Rachel had a grand old time creating cards with this in particular. So you've got some here. These ones are sort of like on her card, but they're a little bit flat. But you can obviously utilise lots of different elements. She's also cut them from some of the cardstock. And I love the fact that she's created this background from her stamp as well. So that little white edged background is one of your stamps that you're going to receive. This one with your glimmer mists. And then I think this one's really cute as well, where she's popped the leaf detail around the outside edge. So that's £14.99 if you want to get your hands on that. That's our Build a Poppy die. And then we have 2 stamp sets for you. So we have the first one, which is Perfect Poppies, which is really, really beautiful. It's £8 if you want to get your hands on this, and the sentiment is wonderful in every way, and it just has that gorgeous shape on here, perfect for just stamping onto some cardstock and then popping onto a DL, making really beautiful simple cards. Watercolouring this is going to be glorious, and also adding this onto your and colouring it in with your other elements as well is going to be perfect. And then finally, our last one is Poppy Meadows. So this one has a nice little corner edge to it, a smaller corner element, and then you've got the little bumblebees as well. You can see them coloured in there. That's £8 altogether, and we have some really lovely examples of this one. Samantha made this one here, sort of copying that image a number of times. It's beautiful on craft card. Look at that effect there.
Oh, that's amazing, isn't it?
And then actually changing up the colour of your poppies as well, and then heat embossing that sentiment onto some of our essential coloured parchment. So you can get those. They're both £8. They'll also be in our stamp offer. So if you're wanting to mix and match them with something that we already have on the website, then you can absolutely do that. And to finish it off, we also have our Just a Note, Just My Type sentiment pad, not Just a Note. And this is awesome. If you've not seen this before, it's just phenomenal. These are all sentiments. You can see you've got the grids on there, so you can just follow it and put them around. You're going to get 48 sheets in here, 160 GSM, and you've got so many different designs and wordings in here. We've got family members, as you can see with this first one, but you're not just going to get white sentiments, you're also going to get them in a craft version and in a black version. So we've got the sort of relations there. We've got grandma to a lovely sister, fantastic dad, cousin, daughter and son-in-law, son and daughter-in-law, neighbour, for a very special mother, special couple, wonderful friend, gorgeous girlfriend, special sister-in-law, my lovely mummy, grandpa. So many different phrases and wordings as well, which is great for when we all sort of use different ways, words and things all around the country, depending on where you are. So they're all covered. Then we've got your sort of occasions. So we have happy birthday, happy anniversary, happy graduation, sorry you're leaving, on your naming day, time to celebrate, thinking of you, on your confirmation day, new baby, you've passed, I'm proud of you. So they're all included. And then if we move along, we have some really nice sort of uplifting words as well. So let love blossom, do something great, make a wish, anything is possible, laugh often, have faith, dream big, bloom with grace, the best is yet to come, let your lights shine. So really uplifting phrases there. And then the last one, which I think is super fun as well, have I gone past it? I must have passed it in this bit. Oh, it's here. So you've just got random words. So if you're someone who's into scrapbooking, these are awesome because they can also combine with the other phrases that we've got to make some really nice sentiments, and perfect for adding to your cards as well. So you've got that in the white version. Then we've got it all in this gorgeous sort of like craft antique sort of style, and then you've got the black and the white, so perfect for any occasion, and just £7.99. It did go out of stock for a while, but we've got it back, so if you want it, then you can grab that in your basket too. The Win It Weekly competition, shall we announce the winner before the next demo?
Ooh.
Why not? Let's do it. So I'll give you the answer and then we'll announce the winners. So 3 people are going to win this storage case. The question we asked you was, which snack was invented by accident? A, ice lollies, B, peanut butter, or C, nachos? The answer is A, ice lollies.
I would not have said that. I was going to say peanut butter.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it? So back in 1905, A San Francisco Bay Area kid by the name of Frank Epperson accidentally invented the summertime treat.
Wow.
He had mixed some sugary soda powder with water and left it out overnight. And then in the morning, after a very, very cold night, he found that the concoction had frozen, and alas, the ice lolly was born. So congratulations to anyone who guessed A, ice lollies, but a massive congratulations to these 3 people, because this amazing storage caddy is coming home to you. Sheila Adair, Becky Hodge and Sharon Ray. You 3 have won our incredible mega storage caddy. So if you're watching, congratulations to you. If you can email us either at studio@hunkydorycrafts, or if you email customer service, or if you direct message us as well on Facebook with your addresses, we will get these sent out into the post as soon as we can. But congratulations to you all. And who would have known that that was a thing?
I know, I was definitely going peanut butter.
I mean, nachos, I was thinking that can't possibly be an accident.
No.
Someone's thought about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wasn't too sure actually. But hey ho, a massive surprise there.
Yeah, thanks to Frank.
I know. So let's get to one more demonstration and then it's time to spin the wheel because it's Friday.
Okay, so we are going to use the die for this, and I've just spotted that the mini was in here, so we're gonna...
They're both in here.
We're gonna go for it.
Oh no, they're not. I have the other one actually. That's a lie.
Don't know if the poppy will fit through.
Do you want me to get the other one?
I'm gonna try it first. Let me just put this sentiment through and have a see. Because I much prefer using the small one than the large one when you've only got little dies. Although it is quite good because you can sort of get it all through in one pass.
It's true.
So let's just trim right round this. So we're using this sort of orangey tone for this one. Oh, I think it will, you know.
How awesome is that?
Amazing. She says, just in you go. Fabulous. And the leaves and everything else will fit. That was the only one I was worried about. So everything else I know is going to be absolutely fine. Let's get the leaves in. And then we've got the little
stamen.
It almost looks like a genetically modified spider.
Or, do you know when they tell you, because we don't like to think about that time, but when they told us there was a new virus and they'd make a bug, it also looks like that.
But we don't.
So maybe you're scrapbooking about that time.
Maybe.
And you need a bug die. Then you can use your stamen from our Build the Poppies.
Yep, absolutely. It would work perfectly. So I'm just going to push this one out and run it through again because we do need 2 of these. I guess you could do as many layers as you want to, really. You know, if you're making it really sort of dimensional, you could do like sort of 3 or 4, but 2 is absolutely enough to get that beautiful dimensional look. Okay, so that is all our die cutting. So we can pop the little mini back in its home, and then we're going to start putting this together. So let's take that out of there. So we can layer these up sort of off center with each other like this, and I'm going to use my foam pads for this. So let's get them out. I've buried everything. Let's have a look. Let's go with some strips and just cut a few of these down, and we can pop one on the back of here. And then what I'm going to do first is I'm going to give them a little bit of shape, and because we're using that paper and it's such fantastic quality, it just holds that shape as well, which is just brilliant. So you could shape them up and down. You could, you know, you can do them alternating. You don't have to have them all going sort of one way, but it just makes it that little bit more dimensional.
Realistic as well.
Yeah. Then we'll get our... Oh, it does look like spider legs with little shoes on. I can't unsee it now.
I'm not going to want to touch it.
Oh, it's so funny. So let's get this one on as well with a little foam pad. I didn't have any black card at Hobby Maker yesterday, so I just did a white one and coloured it in as well. So if you don't have any black card, or you don't have any paper or anything the right colour, you can obviously just cut it in white and then colour it in. You can create some really lovely sort of watercolour effects with your brush markers as well. You can do so much, can't you? And then we're going to add that tiny little stamen. Now, not stamen. I don't know what that bit is, the centre, but I quite like it in mirror.
It looks good in mirror.
I do like it. And then obviously we've got our sentiment that I've cut out as well. I love this sentiment. It's so lovely. Such a beautiful font. So we've got our thinking of you. And then we have these leaves as well. So let's grab our leaves out of here. And I love the paper because it just gives you that extra texture, doesn't it? So we have those gorgeous leaves as well. So we're going to add this now onto one of the papers. So we are unfortunately going to cover up this little buzzy bee because I'm going to sort of lay this one on here.
But look how good that looks.
I know, it does, doesn't it? It really does. And obviously we can bring those leaves out. So we're going to pop this onto this kind of card.
Oh,
so
I like those.
I've already cut the front off.
1 inch panels?
They're just over, not quite, 1 3/4.
How did you come up with that size?
Because I came up with this size first.
Oh, okay.
So I trimmed this panel down. Originally I was just going to do an 8x6 card, but then I was like, no, actually I want to pop some parchment at the sides.
Oh, okay.
So I thought, well, to do that I need to bring this in a little bit more, so we have this panel at the side to do the parchment, and I want to stick the parchment on before I stick this on so we can sandwich it in. Makes it nice and neat.
It's always nice hearing people's thought processes. I was asking Kat the other day.
Yeah.
Picking everyone's brains.
Yeah.
Why are you doing that?
Zena said to me yesterday, she's like, just how do you come up with your ideas? I was like, I don't know. I just don't know. I'm inspired by toppers usually. Like, yes. I find my favourite topper or my favourite cardstock. That's usually the one that does it for me. But you know, everyone's different, aren't they? It is interesting for sure. So I'm going to cut this down rather than actually just put that whole sheet in. I'm going to cut them into 3-inch panels, and then we are just going to get a little bit frugal. So I think I've already trimmed it to 8 that way, yeah. So if we cut these to 3, just means we've got a little strip that we can use elsewhere then.
That's a good idea.
Rather than hiding it in the middle of the card.
Make the most out of it.
Absolutely. Okay, and then we're going to lay these on here. So lining them up to the top corner and the side edge. And then the same here. Obviously with your parchment as well, if you want it a little bit more muted, you can use the back. It's not quite as
vibrant with
yeah. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of extra tape along here so I can get my mirror on now and my other panel. And cover up our little hidings in the middle. Nobody will know. So let's get the mirror one on first. So I can just see where that white card blank is underneath. So I can see exactly where that needs to go. And then we'll add this gorgeous panel down the centre as well. So just getting this in place, and then we can add our beautiful poppy. So I think this is the full, yeah, we've just got a mirror border at the sides.
Viv says this card is already beautiful.
Oh, I just love the parchment. It's so pretty, isn't it? And then we can add our poppy, and then we can get one of those little buzzy bees out from our die cut ones. Because we have die cut busy bees. So we can add that onto there. We can slide our leaves in, so just using our glue pen here because we don't need loads, and we can just slide that underneath, and obviously that can come off that panel because we've got that parchment there as well. The same with this one. Put that there. We can add our thinking of you up here. Just going to go to glue stick for this one.
Dan told me, well, he told everyone when we were on together on Tuesday, the reason why we don't have any glue sticks.
Oh, what is the reason?
Because he thought we did have loads because he was looking at the
glue gun glue sticks.
Glue gun glue sticks.
Yeah. We all knew we had no glue sticks.
We did, because we didn't have any.
Nope.
We physically went out there and people were saying, no, we've not got any.
And we told him. How many times did we tell him?
So many times.
So what's he done this week?
Has he ordered some?
Well, he
No?
promised me. We had a meeting on Friday about some of our external products like that last Friday, and he told me he was going to place orders.
Well, he didn't on Tuesday.
Yeah, he's not done it yet, has he? Not done it yet. And then this is the paper. This is the one I didn't think I had any of, actually. Let me get those poppies back out. Look how pretty they would look on there. This one is so pretty. I've used this one an awful lot.
You feel the lights coming through off that one.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? It really is nice. I'm just going to trim it down ever so slightly. So kind of using it as an insert, kind of using it as a background. You could obviously just use an insert if you wanted to, because the back of this is also incredibly beautiful. This is why you need more than one paper pad.
It's true.
You really do. I would be getting the bundle and an additional paper pad, because it's just so pretty. So then we can add this. I am literally creating such a mess over here.
It's okay, Emily's not in.
She has hoovered though. I don't want to make a
She
mess
has
when she's
hoovered.
hoovered. I don't want to be getting in trouble. So then we can just add that on the inside. So obviously we can just see that just added a little bit of extra behind our parchment, but we've got that gorgeous dimensional poppy.
I love that, and parchment being used in that way is so pretty as well.
It's so nice, isn't it? Because you've got that translucent like feel,
and it just allows you to have those leaves just peeping from the sides. It's so beautiful.
Thank you.
I found some other cards I wanted to show you, because these ones are really cute as well. With the
that is nice,
it's
isn't it?
just
How
so
simple is
good.
that?
It's so nice, and then this one uses a little bit of shimmer card as well. But it's just such a nice effect.
We didn't have any cards yesterday with the Diet Hobby Maker.
I know this because they're all here.
They're all here, but honestly we didn't even need any.
No.
It was sold out so fast.
So
it was
quick.
crazy.
It was mad. Absolutely madness. Okay, are you ready for everyone's favourite time of the week? Let's spin the wheel. Okay, so this has actually been jazzed up recently.
It has. I was
We've got
quite concerned last week because Dan doesn't normally do Fridays, and he was in here on Friday, and I was like, he's going to know about all the things we give away, but he was okay.
There's
He was
some
okay.
awesome things on here.
Some
So
amazing
what
things.
are we asking this week? Okay, summer. Oh, I'm so sad about this. Yesterday was the last official day of summer.
Wow.
The last. Although we still get some sun in September.
Yeah, we do.
But officially, it is the end, and autumn is here. What crafts are you looking forward to creating ready for the autumn season? Let us know in the comments. We're going to spin the wheel and we're going to pick someone to win. So we're asking you, what crafts are you looking forward to create ready for the autumn season? But let's see what you can be winning. We'll spin the wheel, and whatever it stops on, we are giving it away. So it is. Oh, do you know what?
I can't see what it says from
It's
here.
so close in the middle, but it is our concept card kit. So you are in with the chance of winning a concept
You could
card
get that brand new
kit.
Festive Arch one.
You could get that one. You could
So
get
pretty.
any of our concept card kits. If you want to be in with a chance of winning a concept card kit, and it can be any of your choice, you can comment, ask us which one you want, and we'll send that out to you. Then get your comments in. What are you looking forward to making? Let's read some of your answers out. So we've got pom-pom wreaths. That's cool.
Nice.
Michelle wants to make more pop-up cards. Janie's thinking about painting plant pots.
Oh, cute.
June says knitting some warm gloves. Jackie says crocheting. I need to start crocheting
me too.
again.
Me too. I said I was going to do this after my holiday as well. I said I was going to come back and I was going to spend less time on my phone.
Yeah, I'm
do more
really
crafts.
bad at the moment.
I have seen some really cute crocheted pumpkins, and I was like, quite tempted.
You should do that.
I'm quite tempted. And I also did want to make Sophie one of the superhero dolls
that you made for
that I made for
Joseph.
Joseph that he left at the airport.
You're just gonna have to get the wool, take it home.
I'm just gonna have to do it, I think.
And do it.
And just do it. Yeah.
'Cause once you start,
that's
you'll,
it. It's
you'll
just,
realise how much you've missed.
I know, I will, because I do love it, and I love crochet because it is so quick for me. I'm not a very fast knitter, so crochet is much quicker for me.
It takes a while to finish something off, but crocheting.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Super quick.
Gonna do it. I'm gonna get the book out when I get home, and then next week I'll get all the bits and pieces I need and get started.
I said I would make Kelly a cardigan for Etsy,
oh my God,
and she's
so
here
cute.
now, and she's been here
so
for
cute.
a very long time. So I feel bad because I just haven't started it.
We had cuddles on Wednesday. She's adorable, so cute.
So I need to start doing that.
And
then I'll need to make about 5 because there's so many.
There's babies everywhere, isn't there?
Crazy.
I also like Halloween crafting as well.
Love Halloween crafting.
We love doing the hanging ghosts where you get like polystyrene balls.
Yes.
And then you put tissue paper over them with like PVA glue, and you let it hang, and then you just put black eyes and a mouth on, like an oval mouth,
really
and
cool.
you just hang those up from the window. We love doing those.
Well, we need to do some of that.
Yeah.
Love crafting in winter. It's a different
Good.
type
I
of
think
craft.
it feels more natural, doesn't it? Because it's
cozy,
getting darker, it's
not
cozy.
yeah,
it's nice.
it's a good time to craft.
We love it.
I'm going to be crafting bouquets next.
How exciting!
Yeah. I was looking at flowers yesterday, so that's what we're going to be doing.
Nice.
Try
Because
to get Dan
invites
to
are
do it.
complete.
Invites are complete. Well, day
Have you
invites.
shared any photos of your invites? Because they
No,
are
I should,
absolutely
shouldn't
stunning.
I?
Yeah,
I should.
You should.
I'll do that.
Yeah, because
'Cause
they
they
are
were-
so beautiful.
That was a stress, but they're done.
They're
so
done.
yeah, my crafting is going to be dried flower bouquets.
Nice.
That's my autumn crafting. Have we got a winner for the autumn crafting?
We have Sandy Tiller.
And what is her autumn craft?
Halloween masks and hats.
Ooh. So Sandy, was it
Tiller.
Tiller. Sandy Tiller on Facebook. Halloween crafting, which we absolutely love here. We have a blog soon, don't we? Going out with some Halloween craft ideas.
Ooh, I'm going to
look
have a
out
little
for that,
nosy.
because it's super, super fun. But congratulations to you. Send us a message again with what concept card kit you would like to win, and we'll get that sent out to you. Maybe you could be doing that throughout autumn, making some fantastic concept cards. Thanks for joining us all today, though. It's been really fun, and what a great sort of kit to be able to bring to you. It's just awesome. Every single part of it is amazing. You're going to love this when you receive it, and you can see all of the amazing textures that you can't really see here through the cameras. But thank you for joining us this week. It's been fun. We'll be back next week from Monday at 10 AM for a brand new show. So make sure you tune in. Monday we'll be here. But have a lovely weekend, everyone.